Hi everyone, I'm Nelson. I'm a final year journalism student at the University of Sheffield, and I've just come back from a magical year living and studying abroad in Madrid in Spain. Sheffield is fantastic because you have many opportunities to study abroad as part of your degree, but like me, you can also add an additional year. And there are also summer school experiences if you want a more condensed experience. I wanted to study abroad because I want to have lots of wonderful travel experiences and meeting people around the world, and also developing my journalism skills.
I never really thought about doing a year abroad, and then I found out you could go to North America. I've always really wanted to go to Canada, and it just seemed too big an opportunity to pass up.
On my year abroad, I got to travel loads. I went to Thailand, Singapore, Bali, travelled all the way around Australia, so like all up the East Coast, and it's so worth it. It's so different and you're just gonna have a really good time.
I chose Madrid because as a big international city, I thought this would have been the perfect platform to meet people from around the world, and also as the perfect platform to travel right across Spain and do lots more travelling beyond Spain. I went to the Sahara Desert in Morocco, where I rode a camel and did some sandboarding down the dunes.
I think it's given me a lot of confidence. It has made me consider international options and doing more things abroad in the future and in my career potentially.
I chose to do a summer school to get new knowledge from a different country, experience a culture that I'd never been to before, and put myself in an environment where I don't speak the language and get the experience of being able to interpret the world around me in a new way.
The great thing about studying at Sheffield is you don't have to apply for a study abroad year before you come to university. You can add it during your studies here. And for me, it was just fantastic because I got to make so many wonderful friends around the world, have lots of travel experiences, and develop my foreign language and journalism skills.
I learned a lot about myself and what I like, what I dislike. Before I go there, I didn't know I was someone that loved exploring, for example, different type of food.
I definitely gained just confidence in my spoken abilities. That was one of my main goals that I really wanted to work on.
Learning to survive independently without like family or friends around. It's also a really good opportunity to meet new people too.
There are many destinations all across the world, and you don't have to be studying a foreign language to go abroad, but from my experience, practicing foreign languages made me feel even more at home while I was abroad.
Whilst I was there, I tried to take a mix of courses: history of Canadian murders, photography, some really interesting courses on Indigenous perspectives on environmental stewardness, which was a really fantastic opportunity because I definitely would not be able to do that at Sheffield with the same first-hand knowledge that I gained.
The biggest benefit of studying abroad is definitely getting immersed in the culture. I cannot stress that enough. One of my favourite trips I went on in Switzerland was a trip to Gruyere, which, if you don't know, they're famous for their cheese. And we went to a restaurant which specialised in that, so that was really good fun.
My favourite memory from the summer school experience was all the new friends I was able to make and travel with. Going out of Seoul to Jeju Island and Busan on a little trip, which was very, very interesting and exciting.
A specific memory that I really enjoyed was we went to Jim Corbett National Park and saw tigers and elephants, so that was really, really great. At New Year's, we went and we waited at the Sydney Opera House just to see the fireworks, which was such a memorable moment, and I was with friends that I made from Sheffield and from Australia. It was such a good experience and something I'll never forget.
Probably one of the most memorable experiences of my year abroad was getting to go out into the middle of nowhere in the foothills of the mountains in sort of hip-deep snow and being able to choose my Christmas tree. It's very different to just going to your local garden centre and choosing your tree.
I did night canoeing on the Utrecht Canal, which was like a core memory because I ended up like all my clothes got wet, but like it was amazing. Like all the restaurants were open at night and it was all lit up. That was really nice.
If you have the opportunity, do definitely go for it because it's definitely worth it.
I would say just do it. I would say definitely apply.
If you're nervous, just go for it. When I was thinking about it as well, I was just really nervous, but you'll look back at your memories and it will just be really useful.
I kind of re-found my love of learning.
Do it. Definitely go and take the chance. It's so worth it and you won't regret it. It will be something that you'll think about for the rest of your life.
Living and studying abroad is honestly the best decision I have ever made. I've become a better person because of it, and it's inspired everything I want to do in my life and career going forwards. So whether you're a current Sheffield student or you're applying to join Sheffield next year, my advice is to just go for it. Study abroad, live with no regrets.